Well, we are just about a week away now from the start of the 2024 Nebraska State Fair.
And from some new exhibits to some returning favorites, there's certainly a lot to look forward to. Joining us now is Sarah Polak, Experience Coordinator for Raising Nebraska. Nice to have you here today, Sarah.
Thanks. It's great to be here, to get away right before fair.
Yeah, glad you could for
Right?
a bit. Yeah. So tell us about Raising Nebraska for those who may not know.
Raising Nebraska is part of Nebraska Extension through 4-H, and we really focus on agricultural literacy, so helping people learn where their food comes from, how we grow it, and how Nebraska is part of feeding a growing world.
Really a cool exhibit, attraction at the State Fair. What is going on this year? What are some of the things that people are going to look forward to this year?
Well, at the State Fair as a whole, there's so many great new things. They're going to do a drone and fireworks exhibit 6 nights of the fair, so that'll be out after the concerts, all kinds of new attractions. But at Raising Nebraska, one of the new things that we're really excited about is we're debuting our first bilingual exhibit. So we've updated some of our exhibits with new information and new content. But our first bilingual exhibit is one we're really looking forward to. Central Platte NRD now has live groundwater monitoring from the State Fairgrounds, and that information's at Raising Nebraska. We've got some new movies in our theater, so we have a lot of new things for people to come see.
And of course, some favorites like the cooking demonstrations, right?
Absolutely. Chef Nodder, who a lot of people know from Billy's here, will be cooking, always a great showman. What he's going to be cooking is always a mystery to everybody, I think including him. Amber will be at the State Fair this year. A lot of our commodity groups will be back again. The American Honey Queen, so the National Honey Ambassador, will be at the State Fair cooking a couple of days. This is the first time we've ever had the Honey Queen in Grand Island, so we're excited to welcome her. And we'll also be doing quite a bit on home food preservation. So all those great fruits and vegetables that people have been growing in their gardens, how to preserve those safely, and some new tips and tricks on that.
Lots happening, yes.
A lot.
Yeah. Maybe some ways to preserve zucchini, right? I mean, there's just so much
many,
zucchini
yeah.
that comes in the garden these days. When is Raising Nebraska open? Is it open all throughout the fair?
We're open every day of the fair and year round.
Okay,
so
yeah.
if this fair isn't a good time for you to come out to Grand Island and see us, we are open year round. So you can come out and see us anytime, or maybe if the crowds aren't your thing. After fair, we'd love to see people as well.
What do you offer when the fair isn't happening?
We have all of our exhibits open,
Okay.
our indoor exhibits, and then we have all of our outdoor exhibits as well. So we talk about how to grow food, and then we actually grow it outside. So we've got some new things that we're featuring this year. We were going to feature our dry edible beans, but the rabbits got to those this year.
Oh,
so,
wow. Yeah.
so they're not doing so great. But we've got some great things in our garden this year to show people some of what's possible in Nebraska agriculture and in your home gardens as well.
Perfect. Lots going on. If people want to learn more before they head to the fair, where can they go?
Then go to our website, raisingnebraska.net, for the most accurate information on what's happening at Raising Nebraska specifically, or statefair.org for a list of all things happening at the fair.
Sounds good. Sarah, good to see you.
Good seeing you too. Hope to see you at the fair.